This past month, I hit a new financial milestone for the first time ever. I hit $150,000. As you can see on this 5.5-year journey, I've hit different milestones relatively quick, but other times it was not as quick. The important part is I never gave up on my financial independence dreams. I knew goals don't get built overnight, but it's the little decisions and choices that I made every day for years that have helped me get to this point. And this month, I also set a new dividend record for the most amount of dividends I've ever earned in a month. After 5 years of dividend investing, this is the first year where I feel like I could actually pay for some of my living expenses with dividend income if I really wanted to, but I still reinvest all my dividends so that dividends snowball, it can accumulate even faster. What's gonna help me retire even faster is when companies raise their dividend payments. So let's check what companies gave me a pay raise in the past month. We have United Health Group with a 14% raise. This is exactly why I don't mind investing in companies with lower starting yields, because these are often companies that give ridiculous dividend growth over time. Getting double-digit dividend increases year in and year out, that yield on cost is gonna balloon. On the other side of the coin though, we have Dividend King Target with just a 2% raise. But another popular retail store, Kroger, raises their dividend by 12%. So you never really know what you're gonna get with these companies, but that just adds to the allure of dividend investing. We have a lot of companies to get through today, so let's get to the reason you actually clicked on this video. The dividend payments I got paid in June of 23. Now, a really good problem to have is a lot of companies paying you. So to start off the month, we got paid from Visa. They paid me $7.43. So Visa, they don't really care if you're from a small town or a big town. When you have things to buy, you can easily swipe your Visa card and they'll facilitate that transaction. They'll collect a small fee from that transaction. They'll make money off of it. And then the good folks at Visa, they'll return some of that money to you, the shareholders. After Visa, we have Honeywell paying me $12.88. Great to have an industrial company like Honeywell making so many different products out there. After Honeywell, we got paid $17.89 from JEPI, the income ETF. So JEPI hasn't been doing as hot as JEPQ this year, and this includes on the dividend side as well. The dividends just seem to keep getting lower and lower, but let's hope that those dividend payments continue to increase over time and not head the other direction. So $17.89 from JEPI. The next company to pay me was Johnson & Johnson, paying me $20.26. Guys, how about Johnson & Johnson? They absolutely killed on their last earnings. This is why I love buying blue chip, high quality dividend companies like Johnson & Johnson. People think they're doing so bad because the stock price isn't doing well, but at the end of the day, the underlying company is doing fantastic. And J&J shares, they went up over 6% in one day. For a blue chip company like this that's been around for over 100 years, that's absolutely amazing. Going to continue to collect dividends from J&J for years to come. So after J&J, I got paid $10.50 from Microsoft. Microsoft is a revolutionary leader in the AI movement. This past month, they got some great news with their Microsoft Activision merger. It looks like that's finally going to happen. Looks like the US government lost trying to block that. So big win for Microsoft. Next company to pay me was Otter Tails, 44 cents from this small company. Shout out to all the Otter Tail lovers out there. We'll get rich together here, guys, even one share at a time. After Otter Tails, one of my favorite companies, Applied Materials, paying me $15.44. Without semiconductors, this world would not be a very pretty place. So very grateful for companies like Applied Materials existing. After AMAT, we have Realty, income, not reality, and they paid me $16.04. Guys, at these prices, I feel like they're ridiculously cheap right now. Over a 5% starting yield. I've been buying shares of almost on a weekly basis at this point. Just continue to accumulate my position in them. I'm getting so close to owning 100 shares, and I can't wait to start doing covered calls on Realty, income, not reality. And every month, the amount of dividends that I get paid from them is just going to keep going up. After we have Waste Management, paying me $9.80. Very boring company, but essential for the world to function. That's what I try to focus in on, guys, is companies that really just help the world go around. So Waste Management, $9.80. And then we have McDonald's McDonald's, or McDonald's, I should say, paying me $15.37 from McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's is never on a discount, right? People understand this is a very high quality company. The food might not be very high quality, but in terms of the actual business model, MCD, mix of a real estate and a fast food giant. The reason why I have drip enabled on them is they're never really at a discount. So whenever I get paid dividends from McDonald's, I just have it reinvest right back into the business and get some more ownership and get higher dividends over time. After McDonald's, we have Equinix paying me $11.27. This has been a great year for the company. They've really rebounded well, approaching some 52-week highs. Data centers should have plenty of business with the way that AI is going. And then the next company to pay me was BlackRock, paying me $19.23. This is coming from all of their world domination proceeds. Very questionable company, but you know, I gotta get in on that world domination. So $19.23 from them. After BLK, I got another company that does a lot of questionable things for the world, and that is Shell, $13.07. How about those oil prices, guys? They just seem to continue to go up and up, so hopefully my Shell dividends will as well. After Shell, we have the fan favorite, SCHD, or ETF that I like to call Skiddy. They pay me $26.56. So I actually own SCHD in both my taxable, and at the time I also owned it in my Roth as well. So first dividend payment from SCHD here, $26.56. I've obviously made a lot of videos on them recently. It's a great way to complement a portfolio with dividend stock, a basket of 100 great dividend paying companies. What more can you ask for with a low expense ratio? Then the next company to pay me was United Health Group, paying me $15.50. After UNH, we have QYLD, paying me $18.56. What a fantastic rebound year this has been for QYLD and a lot of these global X funds. After people had written them off in 2022, who would have thought a sideways market or a negative market? If you own QYLD and you're proud of it, let me know in the comments below. We can talk about it together. After QYLD, we have Bank of America, another company that had pretty solid earnings, paid me $16.34. This is another company that I'm quickly approaching 100 shares of, so can't wait to start doing covered calls on them. Guys, I'm always thinking about ways that I can make more income, especially passive income. After Bank of America, we have not a actual company, but for just holding my cash here, you guys see that I have nearly $8,000 just sitting in my Fidelity account. I get interest on that with Fidelity's money market accounts. So they paid me $34.59 in this account. And this is money that's almost guaranteed. Very low risk here. Won't count this for my dividends for the month, but it's just another form of passive income. After Fidelity, we have NASDAQ. This is not an ETF, but an actual company. They paid me $5.25. This is a company that's at 52-week lows, and I've started to buy more and more into this position because I know eventually it's going to go up, right? NASDAQ is what all these major companies trade on. There's really no competition in this industry. It's basically a monopoly. I don't see that going away anytime soon. After NASDAQ, we have another N company here in NVIDIA. They paid me a whole $1.35. Now you might think $1.35 is not much money, but guys, I'm sitting on over $10,000 in unrealized gains from NVIDIA. It has easily been one of the best investments I have ever made in my life. They can keep paying me $1.35 in dividends. I will gladly take that if I get more and more capital appreciation with them. All right, then who can forget PepsiCo paying me $16.85. Pepsi is a very sleep well at night stock. Don't need to babysit this dividend king. After Pepsi, we have Union Pacific paying me $21.66. This is another company, basically has a duopoly, oligopoly, whatever you want to call it. Lots of goods still being transported by rail. It's actually very cost efficient. So $21.66 from them. All right, guys, moving into my Roth, I also got paid $3.87 from DGRO, another ETF for dividend lovers. And then I also got paid $4.73 from my SCHD Skiddy shares in my Roth. So the second of two payments from SCHD. Then moving up here, we get another dividend payment from QYLD. This is another Global X product, and they paid me $4.47, which went into buying more shares of this monthly income producing ETF. So I already know next month I'll probably make more than $4.47. And then we have Ares Capital. So I wanted to highlight this particular dividend payment. The reason why I wanted to highlight this $17.90 payment is this is actually my 1,000th dividend payment ever. I keep a little spreadsheet where I track every single dividend payment I've ever received. I have now received 1,000 different payments over the years. Took 5 years to reach this point, guys, but this was the 1,000th time that a company had paid me. Hey, it surely beats getting paid every 2 weeks from your 9-to-5 job, right? And then in my Roth, I also got paid $30.28 from my uninvested cash from Fidelity, even more passive income that I didn't need to work for. And then to round out the month, we had $2.51 from Divo. Altogether, I had 27 different companies / ETFs pay me for a grand total of $337.69 nice cents. That's a 30% raise from last June when I made just $260 and also 69 cents. Nice. This is a brand new dividend record, and I can almost guarantee we're gonna break this again come September when I continue to dollar cost average and buy more shares, build more wealth, and increase my dividend income. Just looking at how much has changed in the past month, my 3-month average, that's how much I make each quarter, is now up to $650. That's a whole $23 increase since last month, and my monthly dividend average is now up to $217, up $8 in just a couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie, guys, after years and years of diligently investing and being patient, really starting to see some results, and it really means a lot. Now, some people see my portfolio size and they see the amount of dividends I make and they realize my dividend yield actually isn't that high. The reason is because I'm still a younger investor. A lot of my bigger positions, they're more into growth stocks that either don't pay a dividend or pay very small amounts in dividends. At this point, I'm still kind of prioritizing capital gains over dividends. I really love both strategies, and I don't see why people can't do both. I also made $65.40 in money market accounts. I'm now up to $318.51 year to date from Fidelity's interest. Again, these money market accounts are almost risk-free. They're almost a guaranteed return. Now, I'm still probably making more money going to the bathroom at work, but every month, I'm getting that much closer to financial freedom. We're up to $1,300 in dividends year to date, but I still think I should be able to hit my goal of $3,000 by the end of the year. As I just continue to accumulate more shares, get more dividend increases, I think we'll get to that goal. Investors, there's absolutely no reason to walk this dividend investing journey alone. You can join the Dividend Discord and talk to other like-minded investors. You can leave a comment telling me how much you made in dividends last month as you hit that like button. I always want to interact with people no matter where they're at in their journey, whether you're just getting started or you are a multimillionaire and already retired. My videos are always found in podcast form under the Collect Cash podcast name, and I'll catch you on the next one.